You want to save your marriage? Don't cheat your partner. Be the best version of yourself. I talk to a lot of people. Here's one of the things they say to me. They say, Mario, just tell me the tricks, the tips, the tactics, the strategies to get my partner back. And I got to tell you, I have tips and strategies and all that stuff. I've got all those things too, 100%. But I tell them the number one thing is, don't be someone who just tries to get over your partner. You just want something so you can get them back, but then you're going to be the same person that you were when you were with them before, and that doesn't honor anything. No, the best thing you can do if you want to have your relationship work is that you can work on yourself. And when I say work on yourself, there are a couple things I want to talk to you about, okay? In fact, I'm going to lay it all out to you powerfully here, okay? The very first thing to work on yourself is that you want to create what we call a foundation of high vibration. All right, a foundation of high vibration. That means you got to be someone who vibes high. Low vibration's not cool, man. Nobody likes the brooder. Nobody wants to be. I know that was cool at some point to be like low energy and stuff, and that you used to call that sexy. It's not sexy anymore, bro. That was in the 80s or wherever you came, wherever time that was for you. It ain't cool. You want to be someone with high vibration, maintain a high vibration. We attract people to us with a high vibration. We feel better about ourselves in high vibration. We accomplish more with high vibration. A part of your journey is going to be you vibing high and not allowing yourself to live in the valley, but always constantly bringing yourself up. That's number one. Number two is radical integrity. You want to be a better man? You want to be a GOAT, baby? Then you've got to go and be somebody who says what they're going to do and actually does it, and does it every single time. Now, inside of that, just having that commitment to radical integrity is a game changer for a relationship as well, because that person will now know that you can survive well. When I say I'm going to do this and I do it over and over again, my partner just inside, they just know whatever I say, I do, and I fulfill on my promises. However, if you're constantly late, you're constantly saying that you're going to do something and you don't actually do it, it creates a lot of cortisol, a lot of stress, and it's just very unattractive. Now, here's what I want to say. Last thing about radical integrity, or this integrity that you can have for yourself in your relationship, is that integrity, guys, gives you access, gives us access, gives me access to massive amount of power to produce results in life, period. So that is absolutely the basis. Without it, you can't even begin to get anything else that you want for life without that radical integrity. All right, next thing up is what we call radical intentionality. Being someone who actually says no to a whole bunch of stuff that doesn't serve you and saying yes to the one thing that does. All right, so being someone who does that, that is a part of your journey to power and being able to produce results. Radical intentionality. If you want to get where you want to go fast, if you want to produce results fast in life, then you should be someone who has radical intentionality. You are intentional in your speaking, in your being. You take on things and you rock them. That's how you're going to win at life. And it's extremely attractive to be someone who does that, who says no to a bunch of things, says yes to the right one thing. That's power. All right, next up is mastery of self. You want to take on being the best version of yourself? Mastery of self. What do I mean by that? I mean you peeling back those layers. If you have you have like a lack of peace for yourself, or you don't know what you want to do in life, or you don't know how to achieve what you want to, guess what? Guess what there is? There's something missing right there. In fact, there's not a missing. It's that you have so many counter agendas. You have so much stuff going on internally, and we got to peel back those layers so that we can distinguish what is really you from what's not you. And so that journey of actually mastery of self is discovering who you really are and taking those things out. I literally have an entire course devoted to that, and I've been doing it for the last 15 years. And I got to tell you, that's one of the best things ever, because I got peace within myself and I got power to accomplish things that I wanted to accomplish. And so, guys, taking that on and now peeling back your layers, discovering what your programming is, owning your stuff, that's the game changer, and that's a part of mastery of self. And then lastly, mastery of life, right? You want to better yourself, work on yourself, then you got to be a demonstration somewhere out here. So one of the things I help people do is I help them understand and to get mastery of relationships, right? That's what we're talking about mostly here. We're talking about mastery of relationship. There are principles that if you follow those principles, you are going to win. So I give you the principles for relationships, but guess what? There are principles for finances too. There are principles for your health and your fitness. There are principles for success when you want to have success. There are principles for business success. And so when you get those principles and you just execute on them, then all of a sudden, now you're a demonstration of someone who really and truly is a GOAT, someone who shows up, gets the job done, accomplishes a lot in life, and loves themselves. So you want to do that. You don't want to just do this for your relationship. You want to do it for yourself, and your partner gets to see that person who's bettering themselves for themselves. And now there's a little bit of FOMO, right? A lot of fear of missing out, because now you become this better person. You're working on yourself. You're showing up, and it makes them want to be with you and maybe even give you another chance when you're doing that kind of work. Does that make sense? So putting all that together is going to make a huge difference inside of your relationship, inside of your life, period. I hope that you like this content. I hope you like this video. With that being said, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Like this video will go a long way for me. I appreciate it. And man, I've got way more content coming your way, so come back and check me out. I got your back. Talk to you soon.